Hi everybody, I'm Joey Paul and I'm an indie author and welcome back to my channel. I write young adult fiction across a variety of genres, and if you think that may interest you, then think about subscribing below. I also have a coffee shop with signed paperbacks and swag, which you can also find below. It's that time of year again where I let you know what I plan to release in the next year. Of course, this is all subject to change, but right now I plan to release 2 books, the same as I did this year. So let's go into the details of what's coming when. So May time is Visible. Visible is the 3rd book in the Invisible Quartet, which is a YA dystopian series. Without spoiling for the rest of the series, let me give you the basics. The Invisible World is set in England in the far distant future, where the country is split into 9 self-governing segments. In the first book, bombs are dropped on Southwest, where Zaya lives, and Northwest, where Jonah lives. The book is dual POV, with one POV being Zaya, who was already disabled before the bombs and virus. She was pretty sure that she would fail the exit exam and end up in further training. She had never spoken to Jonah before. The virus from those bombs infected everyone, and those who weren't disabled before ended up with a new disability. Jonah was one of the virus victims and he's the other POV, and everyone over the age of 35 died from the infection. Jonah has grown up abled and not worried about the exit exam, and when his life changes completely along with the lives of his friends, he makes the choice to reach out to Zaya, and from there a plan and friendship blooms. In Translucent, the 2 groups finally make it to the same place, and Visible picks up from there. The plan is for this book to go to the dev editor in November. It's been through extensive revisions and sensitivity reader input. I'm hoping to release this in May 2026, but we'll see how that goes. I love this book, love this series. The wide array of disabilities has just been so good to work with, but that's book 1 to release next year. And in October time, Crime Chronicles: The Fifth Agony. This is the 5th and final book of the Crime Chronicles series, which is YA urban fantasy. Again, I have to be careful because of spoilers, but I can give you the basics. Jessie is the main character. She's 15, chronically ill, and seemingly able to literally feel certain people's emotional and physical pain. She's basically an empath. Dealing with triggers has been a big part of the series, and also learning how to control her abilities. There's a lot of intrigue and danger, and without spoiling book 4, which comes out in October, I can say that the 5th book is dual POV. I will not give any more details than that. The book does pick up right from the end of 4th Torment, which, like I said, is out next month, and you can pre-order below. It has been through revisions, and it will hopefully go into the dev editor in April 2026 and then be released in October. Of course, things can possibly change, but so far we're on track. And that will be the explosive end to the Crime Chronicles series. And I'm really excited about this book coming out and having the series end. A lot of the revisions that I'm doing right now are because I've changed some of the ending and all the rest of it. So I've had to revise it earlier than I normally would because there's so much work to be done. So there we go. Those are the 2 books that I'm hoping to release next year. Like I said, things are on track, but everything can and will possibly go wrong and can change. That's one of the things about being indie, is you have to be able to pivot, you have to be able to work out what works and what doesn't, and still see if you can meet those deadlines. And if you can't, then let people know, but if you can, great. So what are you looking forward to next year novel-wise? Let me know in the comments down below. So that's all I've got time for today. If you want to support this channel, you can comment, like, or subscribe. I post new videos on Thursdays. You can find me all over social media, and my books are available everywhere. You can also support me in my coffee shop, and you can also sign up for my newsletter. And don't forget to pre-order Crime Chronicles: The 4th Torment, which is the 4th in a young adult urban fantasy series. And if you do pre-order, don't forget to grab the swag. And don't forget to grab a ticket for Sugar Pages in Bristol in November, where I'll be signing books. All the links to which are listed below. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep writing. Bye!